Have you ever stopped to consider the energy that surrounds us? Imagine this. What if I handed you my old clothes right now and asked you to wear them? Or what if I gave you my toothbrush to brush your teeth with? Sounds pretty personal, doesn't it? Just like there are things we would never lend, there are objects in the spiritual realm that carry powerful energy, and you should never accept them from anyone. But fear not, my friends. Today I'm here to shed light on this topic and reveal 5 objects that you should never, under any circumstances, allow into your life. This perspective is purely esoteric and spiritual, but it also has a logical reason that I will explain to you for each of these objects. Let's start with the first one, mirrors. 1. Mirrors. Picture this: mirrors, those seemingly simple objects, hold more depth than meets the eye. Ancient cultures believed that mirrors were like windows to the soul, reflecting our true essence back at us. But here's the kicker. The energy they carry can be a bit complicated. Now let me break it down for you. If someone hands you a brand new mirror straight from the store, no worries. But if that mirror has been hanging around in someone else's house for a while, say a few months, it might be carrying some unexpected vibes. See, mirrors aren't just reflective surfaces. They're like gateways for spiritual energy, possibly from other dimensions. So bringing one of those energy-packed mirrors into your home without knowing its history isn't the best idea. Therefore, be mindful of where your mirrors come from, and hey, if you've got some old mirrors lying around, maybe it's time to reconsider passing them along too. 2. Salt. Let's dive deeper into another seemingly harmless item. Salt. Yes, that simple seasoning sitting innocently in your kitchen cabinet. But hold on a second, don't overlook its significance. Ever thought about why you should hesitate before accepting salt directly from someone else's hands? It's not just about being picky at the dinner table or fretting over cleanliness. Nope, there's a whole other layer to this story. Picture this scenario. Someone dips their fingers into a bowl of salt and then extends it toward you. It's kind of odd, isn't it? Well, it's not just about manners. There's a deeper reason at play. You see, salt has this fascinating ability to absorb energy, and when it's touched by someone else, it might be carrying their vibes along with it, whether positive or negative. So the next time someone offers you the salt, it might be a good idea to politely decline and reach for it yourself. After all, you never know what kind of energy it might be bringing along for the ride. In fact, I have a video here about the power of salt in terms of protection and as an attraction amulet. Don't miss it. So what I advise you is to never use salt manipulated by someone else, as that energy is absorbed by that salt and sticks to you. It's like using someone else's toothbrush who has the flu. It's very likely that after using it for a couple of days, you'll end up with a sore throat and sneezing. It's almost a sure thing. But the chef touches the salt when cooking, you might say. Yes, but it's cooked or has gone through a process, a physical and energetic change, and it's actually dissolved. In this case, I'm referring to pure salt in its natural state. So don't accept salt from anyone who has touched it, so you don't absorb things we don't want. 3. Used mattresses. The third object you should never receive from anyone is a used mattress. Let me explain why. Think about how much time we spend nestled in our beds each day, usually around 8 to 10 hours. And here's the real eye-opener. Mattresses aren't just passive platforms for our slumber. Oh no, they're like energetic sponges soaking up more than just our dreams. You see, mattresses absorb all kinds of energies, not just those sweet dreams we long for. They're like magnets for various vibes, including the ones we'd rather keep at bay from our sleep sanctuary. So before you consider taking in a used mattress, it's worth reflecting on the unseen energies it might be harboring, and whether they align with the restful environment you desire for your nightly repose. Have you ever stayed in a hotel and felt a bit off? Maybe you had some bizarre dreams or found yourself waking up at odd hours. You're not alone. As it turns out, a used mattress, as I mentioned earlier, is like an energetic vortex that is foreign to your energy. And when there's some kind of conflict, this can affect your dreams and your overall rest. A very subtle but strong energy in mattresses is sexual energy, especially when it's a mattress used by a couple. This can bring problems to your energy from that aspect as well. So be very careful with that and better buy your own mattress to avoid a bad rest. So here's the deal. When it comes to mattresses, always go for the fresh stuff. Your energy and sleep quality are too precious to mess around with. 4. Old wallets or purses. Now let's talk about the fourth object you should never accept. An old wallet or purse. You know that feeling when you get handed an old wallet or purse? Why is it such a big deal? Well, think of money as more than just bills and coins. It's like this invisible energy that gets stored up in those wallets or purses. Now here's the kicker. That money energy is all linked to the person who used it before. Imagine this. You open up the wallet, and inside there are old receipts, maybe some vouchers, even some credit cards that haven't seen the light of day in ages. Or maybe it's just empty. What kind of vibe do you think that carries? It's like inheriting someone else's financial baggage, right? Now here's where things get interesting. A wallet needs to be charged up by its rightful owner, and guess who that is? Yes, you. I'll even hook you up with a video on how to do that. But regardless of how kind your friend might be, if that wallet's been used, it's a hard pass. You just don't know what kind of vibes it's bringing along for the ride. So it's better to play it safe. 5. Padlocks. Finally, let's talk about the fifth object you should steer clear of. Padlocks. I know it sounds a bit strange, but trust me on this one. There are some sketchy characters out there who use padlocks in ways that'll make your head spin. It's like something straight out of a movie, but believe me, it's real. Here's the scoop. The moment someone slaps your name on a padlock and hands it over, it's like they're messing with your fate. It's serious stuff. So rule of thumb, never accept a padlock from anyone unless it's still sealed up in its original packaging. And honestly, if you need one, it's probably better just to buy it yourself. I get it, this might sound a bit out there, but trust me, the spiritual world is no joke. It might seem subtle, but it adds up over time, just like the butterfly effect. So keep your guard up and be mindful of what you let into your life. If you're keen on learning about more things to steer clear of, just drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.